As a successful business person and entrepreneur, one of the most challenging things that you face in life is balancing your business and your personal life. Balance is a struggle for everybody, but balance doesn't mean equally weighted. One of the things that I've been able to work through over many years, 25 years of marriage, I've been with my wife for almost 30 years. We have 2 great children. I've successfully built a business that's thriving, and I've had to evolve over time with this whole idea of balance. To me, balance simply means doing the right thing at the right time. What I'd like to do today is share with you 6 ideas and 6 tactics that I've used over 25 years that have helped me achieve some level of balance in my business and professional life. Number 1, and probably the most important one, be present when you're present. This was something for me personally that I struggled with. But what I've been able to do is take some tactics that I've picked up from different people and implement them into my life. So when you're at home and you're not at work anymore, put your phone away for an hour. You come in the house, put your phone on the charger, away from where you're sitting. Leave it in the car if you have to. If you can't not look at your phone, leave it in the car. But be present when you're with your family. Because what I have found is not so much the amount of time you spend with your family, it's the quality of the time you spend with your family. Number 2, just like in business where you want to share your goals and vision of the future, you should be doing the same thing at home. Share your goals and dreams and vision of the future, both of your family's future, but also your business future. Your family should understand what it is you're doing all the time and why you're working so hard for them. So share with them what you're working on so that they can be part of the excitement, part of the journey with you. That allows them to be in the moment with you and be more connected when you're not really around. Number 3, talk and communicate. And I know this sounds pretty rudimentary, but really communicate with your family. Make an effort to have dinner together. It doesn't matter whether it's 5 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Make an effort to sit at a table with no phones and communicate with how you're doing, how your family's doing. Talk about what's going on in the world. Listen to your children, listen to your wife. Let them talk. Look at them when they're talking. Don't be looking at your phone or looking at something else or reading an article or reading something from work. Put everything away and be in the moment and communicate with them so that they know that you are present when you're present. The 4th thing that I try to do on a regular basis is keep a schedule. So what does keep a schedule mean? That means let my family know what my week's going to look like going into the week and candidly going into the weekend. A schedule helps structure what you're doing at home, when you're going to be eating, what the kids are doing. Your spouse will know what you're working on, when you're going to be home. And the other thing that I do is I understand for me personally that my Friday rolls into my Saturday sometimes. And so for me, what we have found that works really well is my Saturday morning looks just like a Friday morning. I get up, I do the same routine as I would do normally, Monday through Friday, and I go to the office. I get some stuff done at the office while it's quiet, so my family, my wife can get done what she wants to get done on a Saturday morning, and then when I come home at 10, 11 o'clock, I'm completely present with my family because I've deloaded all the things out of my brain from the week before. So that's a schedule that we like to use. It works for both of us because I know that once I'm done and once I come home on that Saturday morning, I'm ready to go and commit all my effort to my family. Number 5, for those of you that are married, date your spouse. I know it sounds silly. I've been married for 25 years. We still go on dates. maybe they're not as fancy as they used to be. Maybe it's a date to a restaurant and to Target, but it's the date. So we have fun, we enjoy it, we make an effort to spend time with each other by ourselves. Doesn't have to be fancy, but I think one of the biggest mistakes people make is they forget to date their spouse. And the day gets ahead of you and life gets in the way and you forget about each other and then you're not present when you're around them. So date your spouse. Find things to do that you both enjoy, going for a walk. All of those things matter, again, because it's not about the amount of time you spend with somebody, it's the quality of the time that you spend with them that matters. Number 6, this is something that, for me, I recently implemented about a year ago as I started to do a lot more traveling. One of the things that's worked for us is I find ways to include my wife on some of those trips. So if it's an up and back trip where I'm not really going to be in a particular location that long, she might not come. But if it's a trip where I'm going to be down for 2 days, I can match it with a weekend. She'll come with me and she'll do her thing at the hotel, and then we'll spend a day or two together. And that's sort of how we encompass that, because it's tough sometimes after many years to be away for 3, 4, 5 days. So for us, we enjoy just even the traveling part. Yeah, going through the airport, sitting on a plane, all of those types of things, at least we're together. Again, it's not about the quantity of the time, it's the quality of the time. And so for us, that's worked really well in keeping us together and keeping us bonded together and present with each of us. So if you're traveling a lot, try to incorporate your spouse into some of those trips. So in this busy life where you're trying to grow a business, you're trying to maintain your family, you need to work on how to find that right balance. And again, balance doesn't mean that they're equally weighted. Balance simply means you're giving each piece the right amount of time at the appropriate time. Sometimes your family might need a little bit more from you. That's fine. Then you put a little more effort into that. Sometimes your business is going to need a little bit more, so put more effort into that. But always keep them connected. When you keep them connected and you understand that balance goes up and down, you can truly have a rewarding business, professional life, and a family life. As long as they're incorporated, as long as you're making an effort all the time to work on both of them. It's when you stop making an effort on both that they actually both fail. Because you can't truly have a successful business if you don't have a successful home life. And you can't truly have a successful home life if you don't have a successful, thriving business, because they're interconnected. So for me, those 6 things are what worked for me. Try them. Look and work on things that work for you and your family. I wish you the best success. I wish you the best, and hopefully you can find that balance that you're looking for so your family and your business can thrive. Like this video if you felt these ideas might be able to help you find balance in your life. Subscribe to our YouTube channel where we have more great content that covers your personal life and your professional life and how they work together. Leave a comment and share your thoughts on what you're doing to find balance in your life.